Get ready to be swept away on an epic adventure into the vibrant, soul-stirring world of Indian women. This isn't just a video, it's a celebration of their courage, brilliance, and unyielding spirit. We're diving into 10 captivating truths that will leave you inspired, amazed, and hungry for more. Picture India's bustling cities, serene villages, and the heartbeat of a billion dreams, all woven together by women who defy limits and redefine possibilities. From warrior queens to tech pioneers, their stories are the pulse of a nation. So grab a seat, and let's embark on this unforgettable journey. Fact 1. Warriors of history. Step back to 1857, where dust swirls on a battlefield, and Rani Lakshmi Bai, the warrior queen of Jhansi, gallops forward, her sword a blazing symbol of defiance. This wasn't just a moment, it was the dawn of Indian women's indomitable spirit. Long before the word feminism existed, women like her shaped history with unmatched courage. Rani wasn't alone. Begum Hazrat Mahal rallied troops in Lucknow, leading rebellions against colonial rule with a fire that still burns in India's soul. Their battles weren't just physical. Poet Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India, wielded words like weapons, her verses igniting the freedom movement. These women faced unimaginable odds, societal norms that confined them, invaders who underestimated them, and skepticism that tried to dim their light. Yet they stood tall, rewriting destinies. Fast forward to today, and their legacy thrives in women like Kiran Bedi, India's first female IPS officer, who brought compassion and steel to law enforcement. In every village, grandmothers share these tales, their voices weaving history into the present. Every woman who speaks up, who leads, who dares, carries their torch. They didn't just fight for freedom, they fought for a world where women could be unstoppable. Their stories aren't confined to dusty textbooks. They're alive in every protest, every bold choice, every step toward progress. Indian women have always been warriors, not just of wars, but of dreams, proving that courage is timeless and boundless. Fact 2. Tech trailblazers. Now let's teleport to Bangalore, India's Silicon Valley, where skyscrapers hum with innovation. Here's a mind-blowing truth. Nearly 1 in 3 software engineers in India is a woman, a number that's rewriting the rules of a once male-dominated field. These women aren't just coding, they're building the future, from AI that powers global businesses to apps that connect millions. Think of Anu Sharma, whose work on digital payments revolutionized how India shops, or leaders at Infosys and TCS, where women hold 20% of senior roles. Their journey often starts in small towns, where girls like Priya, from a modest Chennai home, teach themselves Python late into the night. They juggle family expectations, long commutes, and workplace biases, yet their ambition burns brighter than any obstacle. In 2023, women made up 36% of India's tech workforce, a number climbing faster than in many Western nations. They're not just employees, they're mentors, running coding bootcamps for girls and leading hackathons that spark innovation. Their impact goes beyond cubicles. Women-led startups raised $500 million last year, from health tech to edtech. Imagine a teenager in Hyderabad, her first app going viral, inspired by these pioneers. They face challenges, like imposter syndrome or unequal pay, but their resilience turns dreams into reality. These women are proof that tech isn't a man's world. It's a canvas where Indian women paint brilliance, line by line, algorithm by algorithm, changing the world one keystroke at a time. Fact 3. Rural powerhouses. Picture a sun-drenched village in Gujarat, where the air smells of fresh milk and quiet determination. This is where Amul, one of the world's largest dairy cooperatives, was born, not in boardrooms, but in the hands of rural women. In the 1940s, these women, often with little formal education, began pooling milk, turning their daily labor into a global empire. Today, Amul empowers 3.6 million women, who manage everything from feeding cattle to leading cooperative boards. They rise at dawn, their saris tucked as they milk cows, negotiate prices, and vote on community projects. Their work has built schools, clinics, and futures, lifting entire villages. But Amul is just one story. Across India, rural women drive 60% of agricultural output, from rice fields to spice farms. They face droughts, market slumps, and societal pressures that demand they stay home, yet they persist. Take Leela, a 40-year-old from Anand, whose cooperative leadership funded her daughter's college degree. Her story mirrors millions, from weavers in Assam to potters in Rajasthan, who turned craft into commerce. In 2024, rural women's self-help groups managed $2 billion in microfinance, fueling businesses like poultry farms and tailoring units. Their resilience isn't just economic, it's cultural, preserving traditions while building progress. These women aren't just the backbone of rural India, they're its heartbeat, proving that power doesn't need a city skyline, it thrives in calloused hands and fearless hearts. Fact 4. Sports superstars. Hear the roar of a packed cricket stadium as Mithali Raj steps to the crease, her bat carving a path to history. With her 5th ODI century, she set a record no Indian cricketer, male or female, has matched. Indian women are storming sports, from wrestling mats to badminton courts, rewriting what it means to be a champion. PV Sindhu's Olympic medals, earned with smashes that echo her grit, or Sakshi Malik's wrestling bronze, won through years of sweat in Haryana's Akharas, are just the beginning. These women face hurdles, limited funding, patchy infrastructure, and a culture that once saw sports as unladylike. Yet they shine. In 2024, India's women's cricket team ranked 3rd globally, and female athletes won 45% of India's Olympic medals since 2016. Their journeys often start on dusty village fields, fueled by dreams and relentless discipline. Take Hima Das, the Ding Express, sprinting to gold despite no formal track in her Assam village. Beyond medals, they're changing mindsets. Parents now cheer daughters into stadiums, not just kitchens. A 2023 survey showed 60% of Indian girls now aspire to sports careers, inspired by these icons. Imagine a teenager in Jharkhand, practicing javelin under a mango tree, her eyes on Paris 2028. These superstars don't just win, they ignite hope, proving that Indian women belong on every podium, their strength a beacon for generations. Fact 5. Education pioneers. Travel to 19th century Pune, where Savitribai Phule stands in a modest classroom, teaching girls to read despite stones thrown at her. As India's first female teacher, she opened 18 schools, defying a society that saw girls' education as scandalous. Her courage laid the foundation for today's India, where states like Kerala boast 98% female literacy. In 2023, girls outscored boys in national exams, and 65% of medical school seats went to women. But the path hasn't been smooth. Rural girls walk miles to school, balancing books with chores like fetching water. Organizations like Pratham offer scholarships, but it's the women's resolve that shines. Take Anjali, a Rajasthan teen studying by kerosene lamp, dreaming of engineering. Her story reflects millions who see education as liberation. Women like Savitribai face death threats. Today's girls face early marriage pressures or poverty, yet enrollment rates for girls hit 92% in 2024. Urban women, too, excel. India produces more female STEM graduates than most nations. Education isn't just about degrees, it's about agency, letting women choose careers, challenge norms, and lead. Picture a tribal girl in Odisha, her notebook filled with equations, carrying Savitribai's torch. These pioneers don't just learn, they transform, proving that knowledge is power, and Indian women wield it fiercely. Fact 6. Entrepreneurial spirit. In a noisy Mumbai market, Priya Gupta's stall glitters with handmade jewelry, each piece a step toward her dream of a boutique. Indian women like her own 20% of the nation's small businesses, from chai stalls to tech unicorns. They're entrepreneurs, turning vision into victory despite funding gaps and societal norms that urge them to settle. Falguni Nair launched Nykaa, a billion-dollar beauty empire, at 50, proving age is no barrier. In 2024, women-led startups raised $1.2 billion, up 15% from 2022, spanning fintech, fashion, and food. Rural women shine, too. Self-help groups like SUA empower 2 million to run micro-businesses, from pickle making to tailoring. These women juggle family duties, market risks, and skepticism, yet thrive. Take Sunita, a weaver in Varanasi, whose saris sell globally, funding her village's first library. A 2023 report showed women-owned firms employ 22% of India's female workforce, creating jobs and role models. They face loan rejections. Only 10% of bank credit goes to women. But crowdfunding and digital platforms like Amazon's Saheli are game changers. Imagine a single mother in Kerala, her spice brand trending online, her kids in school. These women don't wait for opportunity, they carve it, proving entrepreneurship isn't just ambition, it's a revolution, one bold idea at a time. Fact 7. Masters of Multitasking. Step into a Delhi apartment, where Anjali stirs dal, answers a client email, and quizzes her daughter on history, all in 10 minutes. Indian women are multitasking wizards, weaving careers, homes, and dreams into a seamless dance. In cities, they're executives by day, chefs by night, and therapists always, managing Zoom calls and school runs with a smile. In villages, they farm, fetch water, and teach kids under banyan trees, all before lunch. A 2023 survey found 70% of working Indian women handle most household tasks, yet 45% hold leadership roles at work. This isn't new. Generations have balanced tradition and ambition, from weaving saris to raising scholars. They face time crunches, emotional labor, and expectations to be perfect, yet make it look effortless. Take Rekha, a Bangalore techie who coded an app while planning her sister's wedding. Their secret? Resilience, love, and a knack for prioritizing. In rural Bihar, women like Meena run self-help groups while cooking for 10. Urban or rural, they navigate chaos with grace, turning stress into strength. Picture a bride in a new home, learning to balance in-laws and a startup, her laughter unbroken. Indian women don't just multitask, they create harmony, making the impossible a beautiful, everyday art. Fact 8. Cultural storytellers. In a Jaipur courtyard, a woman drapes a Kanjivaram sari, its silk shimmering with stories of her ancestors. Indian women don't just wear clothes, they weave culture into every thread. A bindi isn't just a dot, it's devotion. A Mangal Sutra isn't just jewelry, it's a promise. These choices connect them to roots while they stride into modernity. In 2024, India's handloom industry, largely women-driven, earned $500 million in exports, preserving crafts like Banarasi silk and Chanderi weaves. Designers like Sabyasachi draw from their legacy, turning tradition into global fashion. Bollywood, too, reflects their influence. Actresses like Vidya Balan embrace saris, redefining elegance. But it's not just aesthetics, it's identity. In Assam, women weave Makila chatters, each pattern a family tale. They face challenges. Fast fashion threatens handlooms, and younger generations lean Western. But they adapt, selling on Instagram or teaching craft workshops. Picture a dancer in Tamil Nadu, her Bharatanatyam moves echoing temple carvings. From Mendi artists to folk singers, they preserve India's soul. A 2023 study showed 75% of Indian women value traditional adornments, blending them with jeans or suits. These storytellers don't just wear culture, they live it, keeping India's heritage vibrant in every step, stitch, and song. Fact 9. Spiritual anchors. During Navratri, a woman in Ahmedabad fasts, her prayers rising like incense, binding her family in faith. Indian women are the spiritual core of their communities, leading rituals that weave life's meaning. They light Diwali lamps, tie Rakis, or offer Ganga Aarti, their devotion a quiet power. In Hinduism, they're seen as Shakti, the divine feminine, but their role spans faiths. Muslim women lead Eid charity, Sikh women serve Langar, and Christian women organize Christmas drives. A 2023 survey found 80% of Indian women guide household rituals, often waking early to prepare prasad or decorate manders. They face long hours and expectations to uphold tradition, yet their faith is unshakable. Take Shalini, a grandmother in Punjab, teaching her grandson Sikh prayers. Their influence goes beyond homes. Women like Anandamurti Guruma, a spiritual leader, inspire millions. In rural areas, they maintain temples or lead bhajan groups, fostering unity. Urban women blend spirituality with modernity, using apps for mantras or Zoom for pujas. Picture a young bride in Kolkata, learning Durga Puja rituals, her hands steady. These women don't just pray, they anchor souls, their spirituality a thread that ties India's diverse tapestry together, one sacred act at a time. Fact 10. Voices of Change. In a Delhi protest, a young woman's placard reads, "Equality now." Her voice joining a chorus shaking the status quo. Indian women are speaking louder than ever, from Me Too activists to actresses like Anushka Sharma calling out Bollywood's pay gaps. In 2024, women led 60% of India's social campaigns, from climate action to ending workplace harassment. They face trolls, threats, and entrenched norms, but their courage grows. Rural women too roar. Shaheen Bagh's 2019 sit-in, led by women, became a global symbol of resistance. Social media amplifies them. Hashtags like #WomenRise trend worldwide. A 2023 report showed 40% of Indian women use platforms like X to advocate, from urban feminists to village activists. They're not just fighting for themselves but for sisters, daughters, and futures. Take Riya, a Kolkata teen whose viral blog on gender norms sparked debates. They face pushback. Only 15% of parliament seats are female. But they persist, lobbying for laws like 2023's Women's Reservation Bill. Imagine a teacher in Bihar, organizing girls to demand better schools. These women don't wait for change, they forge it, proving their voice is a weapon, sharp and unstoppable, reshaping India one word at a time. Wow, what a journey through the extraordinary world of Indian women. From warriors who carved history to voices sparking revolutions, they're the heartbeat of a nation, blending strength, grace, and boundless dreams. Their stories, rural or urban, ancient or modern, remind us that resilience knows no limits. They're not just part of India's story, they are the story, painting its past, present, and future with vibrant courage. If their fire inspired you, smash that like button, share this video, and let's keep their light shining. Subscribe for more tales of human brilliance. And until next time, keep chasing the stories that make our world so beautifully, powerfully alive.